Letting number 8569, concrete replacement due to City of St. Louis Water Division Maintenance and Construction 2015. We have two bids. Rainier Construction, RAINERI Construction, $274,095, 274095.00. For SBC Contracting Inc., SBC CONTRACTING Inc., $245,850, 245,850.00. With the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Ben in the hallway. Thank you.
Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie is excused. Director Rundy is excused. Director Hayes. Here. Director Roth.
Here.
Director Rice Walker.
Here.
Director Gray is excused. President Bradley.
Here. We have a quorum. I call the meeting to order.
From the President. Plans and specifications for letting number 8574, replacement of access bridge and craneway, chain of rock shore intake structure. Addendum number 1 for letting number 8573, public improvements to Soulard Market. Supplemental agreement number 13, a PSA number 1043, program management consultant services for the Airport Experience Program, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Supplemental agreement number 9, the PSA number 1076, design services for upgrades at America Center. Recommendation that the board declares as emergency action, Terminal 1 Metro Platform renovations, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Recommendation that the board declares as emergency action, Lafayette Park restructuring paths and walks. From the Director of Public Utilities. Recommendation that the board declares as emergency action, repair and upgrade 10-ton crane in West Pipe Gallery Distributive Pumping Station Chain of Rocks plant. Recommendation that the board declares as emergency action, addendum authorizing an additional $41,232 for repair of a rotating assembly for Howard Benz number 16 high side pump. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. BJC Telecommunication Facilities Corporation to install approximately 163 feet of 2 4-inch PVC conduit beginning at the existing manhole at the intersection of South Taylor and McKinney. From manhole, the conduit will go west down McKinney on the north side of the street and end on the southeast corner. AT&T to bore in place a fiber cable from the front of 400 Sydney to the side of 315 Lynch, where 2 handholds will be placed along the way. Total right-of-way footage is 792 feet. AT&T Missouri to bore 1,070 feet of fiber in right-of-way from rear of 6500 Chippewa in alley south to Sutherland, west of Donovan to SOC customer at 6600 Chippewa. Also bore in 510 feet of copper cable from 6500 Lansdowne north of SOC for customer at 6600 Chippewa. Charter Communications started power pole at the southeast corner of Wise and Macklin. Charter will bore east for 36 feet, placing a vault in the grassy area at the intersection, then bore east parallel with Wise, 528 feet, placing a second vault in the utility easement. Level 3 Communications, LLC, to trench 190 feet of pavement and sidewalk along the east side of 6th Street from the north of Washington, remove and restore 160 feet of concrete sidewalk trench, and restore 382 feet of asphalt to install 1.25-inch ID SDR11 HDPE conduit at 5555 Washington. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company, doing business as AT&T Missouri, stored at existing manhole at the rear side of 2740 Locust. From the manhole will bore east 250 feet to utility pole at the rear of 2728 Locust, where a 2-inch poly pipe will be placed with the fiber cable inside. Grove Community Improvement District to encroach with lighting at 4 locations: 4101 Manchester, 4108 Manchester, 4191, 4188 Manchester, 4419, 4400 Manchester, 4443 Manchester, and 4428 Manchester. Geodrill to abandon 3 monitoring wells at 22 feet BGS, remove protective casing, pull well material, or cut off 3 feet below ground surface, grout with bentonite chips, hydrate, and patch surface. From the Director of Streets, an affidavit for petition number 6805 for City Brook 2 LLC relating to the compliance of Section 10 of Ordinance 69804 dated July 16, 2014, which provides for a conditional vacation of public air, surface, and subsurface rights for vehicle, equestrian, and pedestrian travel in Pleasant Street from Carr Avenue northwardly 136.79 feet to a part adjacent to City Blocks 1404 and 1406 in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. Affidavit for petition number 6810, St. Louis University High School, relating to the compliance of Section 10 of Ordinance 69941, dated February 17, 2015, which provides for a conditional vacation of public air, surface, and subsurface rights for vehicle, equestrian, and pedestrian travel in a 60-feet portion of Wise between Kings Highway and Brother Thornton Way, abutting 4948 through 50 Wise, a.k.a. lots 14 and 15 in City Block 3996 and lots 57 and 58 in City Block 5592. A 210.01-foot portion of the 15-foot wide east-west alley in City Block 3996, abutting 4936 through 50 Wise and bounded by Wise, Kings Highway, Manchester, and Hereford in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. Affidavit for petition number 6814, Southern Commercial Bank, relating to compliance of Section 10 of Ordinance 69943, dated February 17, 2015, which provides for the conditional vacation of public air, surface, and subsurface rights for vehicle, equestrian, and pedestrian travel in the western 15-foot wide north-south alley in City Block 5633, beginning at Delore and continuing 227.895 feet plus minus 2.525 feet to the northern 15 feet wide east-west alley in same city block, and both bounded by Delore, Atkins, Wash, and Morgan Ford in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. Recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Tyler Redeeming Christian Spiritualist Church to encroach with 4 banner placements on the street light poles at 5137 Delmore, 5189 Delmore, 649 through 699 Lake, and 5126 Delmore. The gramophone to attach 10-inch deep standing height eating ledges to the handrail on the sidewalk outside 4243 Manchester. The ledges will be flipped down when not in use. El Barraco Loco LLC to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe, 13 tables and 26 chairs, serving liquor at 313 North Euclid. The Line and Tea Room to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe, 8 tables and 32 chairs, no liquor at 3128 Morgan Ford. Wildflowers Restaurant to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe at Euclid and Laclede. From the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, recommendation that permit for Friends of Francis Park to purchase and install a 10-inch octagon wood gazebo in the native plant garden in Francis Park adjacent to the handrail racquetball courts. The gazebo is shown in Figure C, but with a double roof. Recommends approval. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that the board declares as a festival zone, Keener Plaza, March 21st, 2015. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon, Mr. President and members of the board. I'm Michael Vicentainer, zoning plan examiner for the city, and I'll be representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. Per board order number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for one application at 3741 Washington. Approval with conditions is recommended for 11 applications at 4561 Washington, 5422 Pennsylvania, 6801 Mitchell, 4641 Stephens, 5507 B Waterman, 3509 McKean, 4140 Martin Luther King, 6055 West Florissant, 4725 through 27 Goodfellow, 111 Winnebago, and denial is recommended for one application at 4976 West Florissant.
Are there any questions on the conditional uses from the board? Seeing none, take a motion, please.
Move to approve as reported. Second.
Been motioned to approve and seconded. Any further discussion? Seeing none, can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie is excused. Director Rundy is excused. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Rice Walker.
Aye.
Director Gray is excused. And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Like to entertain the minutes of our last meeting from March the 10th, 2015. The minutes had been distributed previous to this meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes as presented? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to approve, please.
Move to approve. Second.
A motion to approve and seconded for approval. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie is excused. Director Rundy is excused. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Rice Walker.
Aye.
Director Gray is excused. President Bradley.
Aye. The minutes were approved. I'd like to entertain the agenda at this time. Take a motion to accept the agenda, please.
Move to accept the agenda. Second.
A motion and second to accept the agenda. Is there any discussion on the agenda? Seeing none, can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie is excused. Director Rundy is excused. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Rice Walker.
Aye.
Director Gray is excused. And President Bradley.
Aye. The agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Meeting adjourned.